Okay, well, welcome to the Builders Coach Talk. While I'm in here getting this workout on, I just said let me come and let me go live and let me talk to you about construction. Because what I see is, I see a lot of people out there in construction, I mean a lot of people, who have entered into the construction industry, and they're telling you, but they're showing you people who are actually doing the work in the construction industry, but they're actually not doing the work, but they're showing you how you can make money, but they're presenting themselves as an expert. What are they an expert of? That needs to be the question. Are they an expert in remodeling or cabinetry, or are they plumbers? You know, what are they an expert of? I mean, we really got to find that out. What are they an expert of? They're telling you about construction, but what are they an expert of? And when you really look at it a little bit deeper, you really see that they're not an expert of anything. You know, they stumbled on construction, and construction has brought them some type of, monetary gain. They stumbled on it. Sometimes you can stumble on luck. Sometimes you're at the right place at the right time and you stumble on luck. They stumbled on luck, and then they present themselves as an expert because they stumbled on luck. Well, the difference between them and me, I'm a 30-year veteran in this, meaning I'm a Class A, both residential and commercial builder. So both residential and commercial, licensed, 30 years at this. So when I come to you and I give you the do's and the don'ts, I'm giving you 30 years of experience on how to do it, one, on the level that they're presenting, but then also how to do it from the trade perspective. Because if you don't understand what your tradesmen are doing, then you're at the mercy of your tradesmen. Let me get this set in. And I don't want you at the mercy of your tradesmen. Nah, that's why I started the whole Builders Coach line, is because I don't want you to be at the mercy of anyone. Don't be at the mercy of your tradesmen, because I got to show you how to hire the right tradesman. Don't be at the mercy of your realtor. I'm going to show you how to hire the right realtor. Don't be I want to show you how to buy, they use the word underwrite. I want to show you how to underwrite your deal. How do you deal with lenders? What is the right lending partner that you need to have? Notice I said lending partner, because you need a lending partner. Who is the right lending partner? Like, I give you an example of a big company. I won't say their name. I utilized them. But then what I realized was the property that I was putting together, what I wanted to do was hold the property. At first, I was just going to put this property together, put it on the market, and sell it. But in this particular thing, as I started looking at the comps in the neighborhood, and I started to look a layer deeper, what I seen was this is a good hold, because the appreciation of this property was going to be something crazy, because the whole community was changing. That gentrification, it was changing, and it was changing rapidly. So whatever I sold it for, let's just say, in 5 months, yes, I was going to walk away with a good profit. But if I held this for 2 years, 3 years, I almost doubled my money. Let me say that again. If I hold it for 2, maybe 3 years, I almost double my money. That's a hell of a return off of a piece of property that I was looking to get a 20% return on. Now, if I hold it for 2 or 3 more years, I'm gonna get 100% return on it. But I had the wrong lending company, because that lending company, they didn't have a mechanism in place to help me to refinance out of the current loan that I was in, so that I could get into a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. They didn't have that. They didn't have that instrument. So I started off wrong. I started with the wrong credit or lending partner. I had the wrong partner. These are the things that I teach you and that I walk you through as I help you in your journey in construction. I help you because I want to make sure that when you start, you're with the right lending company. That's very important. You know, because if you got the wrong lending company, then it limits your exit strategy. Your exit strategy may change because sometimes what you see a month, 2 months, 3 months down the line, or you may have a property that you put together and you're going to sell it, but then you say, man, I can refi this and I might can pull out 150. Versus if I sell it, I'm going to walk away with 75. Which one makes sense? 150 in my pocket? Let me say this again. 150 in my pocket or 150 in my pocket cash, tax free, or I sell it and walk away with 75. I think that 150 in my pocket sounds a whole lot better than 75 out the door. And I hold this property. Then I come back later and I sell it and make a profit and pay my 150 that's in my pocket back. See, there's different strategies that you can do. So you need to have the right lending partner off the gate. If you don't have the right lending partner, oh man. You never know what might happen, how it can happen, when it might happen. You want the right lending partner. That's critical. That's important. It's very important. Let me get another set in. And with doing these lives, I want to make sure that when I do these lives, that not only am I bringing fruitful information to you that's going to help you, right? That's going to help you to be able to, to grow. But I want to talk about topics that you may want to talk about within the real estate, industry, because you may have some questions. And you may say, hey man, I don't know too many people that's been in the game for 30 years that's a Class A contractor, both residential and commercial, who done built hundreds of homes, both residential and commercial, who's teaching the game, and who's willing to give me some game and hold my hand through some of the questions that I may have. Because one of the programs that I have is I have a lot of first-time buyers that come to me, and instead of them buying a house with no equity left in that house, I help them to build their own house with customizations that they like for the same money. And then when they walk away, after that house is built, that house has 30, 40, even 50,000 worth of equity built in that house now. You go buy a house, you're paying market value, you have no equity in it because you paid full price. Your profit, your equity, your profit went into the person that sold you that home because they built up equity and they sold it to you. And they pulled out all their equity in the sale. So now you have a property that has no equity. It has no increase. So now I help people to be able to look at it a little different and say, hey, the builder's coach is here. I'm going to help you to buy a property. So when you walk away, you have equity built in. Built in. And you got customization within that house that fits you. So, I do that now. That's one of the things that I do. But, if you're not talking to a person that's been in this industry, they're just talking to you and they're telling you, hey, I want you to build luxury homes. And you're looking at it and say, well, how do I build luxury homes? I know nothing about building luxury homes. Luxury homes come with a lot of different facets. So what they actually want you to do is they want you to pay them, join their course, pay them a large amount of money, and then they keep you hooked because you never built luxury homes. And when you build a luxury home, the finishes are completely different than what we call a spec home. A spec home is your traditional medium income home. A luxury home is something that's going to probably appraise for a million plus or more. There's different mindsets, different finishes. Like most residential homes, when you look at the walls, that they're smooth, I'm just using this. It's a level 3. Don't get caught up in a level 3 wall is a smooth wall. But when you're dealing with a luxury home, those walls are normally level 5, meaning they're even smoother. It's like, it's smooth. But you got to know this. This is just something that you need to know. So if you hired the wrong drywall installer who's going to finish your work, and he gives you the level 3, but yet this is a level 5. It's calling for level 5, but you deliver level 3. That's going to cost you. That's going to cost you money, and it's going to have a serious home buyer walk away from the deal, because a serious home buyer, and at that price point, they know what they want. Let me get another set in. So, I'm here today. I really don't have a topic, but I'm just talking about construction, building, renovation. Because my goal as the builder's coach is to help you to be able to look at, your renovation, your fix and flip, your new construction, to look at it a little bit different, and, to know that, okay, if you have, if you have the finances that are in place, I can help you to be able to advance what it is you're trying to do. I'm here as the builder's coach to help you to be able to look at your construction project and say, hey, I got a person that I can reach out, I can touch, who will talk to me. I got a saying, you talk to me, I talk back. Like right now, if you like what I'm saying so far, send me something. Give me a heart. Give me something. If I'm on point, give me something. Throw your hands up. Throw something at me. Let me know that, hey, what you're saying is making sense. You're talking that real construction talk. Because my goal when I'm talking, I want to help you. I want to help you wherever you're at. Wherever you at, I want to help you. I want to help you to be able to start a construction project, finish a construction project, start a renovation, finish the renovation, hire the right subs. I want to be able to help you. If you got questions, I want to be able to answer those questions that you got. So therefore, I'm going to be doing this a little bit more often. Y'all can let me know how often I should do it. Should I do it every day, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week? How often should I go live? Y'all let me know. Just comment. Follow me, Monty the Builder's Coach, and go and comment and say, hey, Mont, I need this a little bit more often. But because when you're going into this construction journey, listen, it's a lot of unknowns, and you need somebody. Hey, I'm just gonna tell you, I know I look young, but I got a little age on me. I've been around. I've been around. Like I said, I've been doing this for over 30 years, so I'm not 30, right? I've been around, and you need somebody that's seasoned, and that's a seasoned vet who can help, guide and direct you, who also have the license in what he's talking about. I'm a licensed Class A contractor, both residential and commercial. So therefore, when I give you some information, I'm giving it to you on a high level, on a professional level. So let me get this set in. Let me get this set in. So, let me give you another example of when you got a lending partner and you might have the wrong lending partner for what you're doing. I remember I did one deal and my lending partner, I had to install, unbeknown to me, at that particular time, a sewer lateral because I thought there was already a sewer lateral. What is a sewer lateral? A sewer lateral is the piping that comes from the house. You got the city side over here. This long pipe comes out and it connects on your property normally, or at the base or at the foot where the city and your property line meets. It's going to be in that area. But now they want it on your property. In the older days, it was on the city side, but now they're going to put it on your property. But that sewer lateral is where the city can come in and they can check to put their sewer lines to see, okay, is there any blockage or something happening on the city side? But also, you can have your plumber go and check there, and then he can run it back into your house so he can see if there's any blockage on your side, and then he can go up to the sewer side. Up to the city side. He can't really go into the city side. He can go up to it, and he'll be able to know when he gets there. So you can find the blockage, but also that's where your waste go. That's where all the sewage that's coming out your house, that's where that goes, in that sewer lateral. Well, unbeknown to me, I had to install a sewer lateral because the lot did not have a sewer lateral. So when I ran into this, my timeline on building this project got extended because I had to install this sewer lateral. And the utility company that I brought in to do that particular work, they were already backed up. Whereas had I known this in advance, I would have scheduled it ahead of time. So they were backed up and they were, 3-4 months out down the line. Now mind you, I got this lending partner. This lending partner wants me to hurry up and sell this house. But we ran into a critical infrastructure problem. And my lending partner had no flexibility in what he was going to allow me to do with the time. So therefore, he said he would give me additional time at a penalty cost. He had no understanding. I had the wrong lending partner. So the deal ended up costing me money because I had to extend the loan or refinance out of that loan into another loan. So now you got more closing costs that you're going to incur. But what I learned was I partnered, because you're partnering, and you want your partner to work with you. You don't want your partner to be unreasonable. My lending partner was unreasonable with his request. Now, luckily, I knew some other utility companies, and then they came in and they solved my utility issue, and they were able to solve it within 30 days. But had I not had those relationships in that particular community, I'd have been out back because my lending partner didn't want to extend based off of or without me paying a hefty penalty. Now the house was going to already be done, built, done, ready to be sold. The only thing we had to do was connect to the sewer line and then go back and do grading and the yard work, site work. 1 week worth of work to get it back ready to sell. 1 week after the, after the utility company do what they do. My lending partner had no flexibility. That took me completely, he limited what I could do. And he put pressure on me, right? And had I not known other utility companies, and because I have done favors for them. So therefore I called a favor, and they came through and they helped me. But had I not had those connections, I'd have been out back. And that's why you have to partner with the right lending partner. And that's what I help you with. I help you as the builder's coach from my experiences and the mistakes that I made. I help you so that you form a partnership with the right lending company. Not the wrong lending company. I want you to partner with the right lending company, because you don't even know what to ask them. I do. And that's why you come to me, the builder's coach, and I help to guide you and direct you so that you partner with the right lending partner. I mean, that's very important. It's very important that you partner with the right lending partner when you're doing construction jobs, when you're doing renovation. Let me get another set. I don't want y'all to think that I ain't working out. I'm just out here just, bull job. Nah, this is serious. It's serious for my body and it's serious for y'all. I want to give y'all right information. So you have to partner with the right lending partner. I want you, to partner with them. And let me give you another thing that you got to look at when you come into construction, is when you find a lot, if you're doing new construction, and the lot that you buy, there's a lot of things that you got to do before you just go buy that lot. Just because you see that lot for sale and it can be discounted, like prime example, there was a lot that I put it under contract, but I put a caveat in that contract, a due diligence period, so that I can go do my due diligence. And it was a typical lot that you could build a single family house on. But in that particular area, what I didn't know was that the zoning requirements said that if that house was connected to another lot and later got subdivided, that lot became non-qualifying in building a new construction house on. And building anything. All that lot could be is a parking pad to park your car. Let me say it again. All that lot could be was a parking pad to park your car. I didn't, had I just, now mind you, I done bought hundreds of these types of lots before. It looked like one of the 100. But in that neighborhood, because I had built in that city, but in that neighborhood, in that community, it had a different zoning restriction. You can have two different zoning restrictions in the same city, so you cannot think that, hey, all zoning is the same. No, you can say in the same city, you can have two different zoning restrictions in different neighborhoods. Some neighborhoods they open up, some neighborhoods they close. They closed this particular neighborhood. They made it more restrictive to build on those vacant lots. So these are things that, if you don't know these things, you go buy that lot, you got a lot that's useless. All you can do is park your car there. You can't build. And that particular lot had a sewer lateral. It used to be a house on that lot. But because it was joined together and then it got separated later, it fell under that restriction, and I got to wait for zoning to change their laws so that that lot will become something viable. I didn't buy that piece of property. It was. I need a lot I can build on. I don't want to park my car in a neighborhood that I don't live in. That lot was only good for the neighbors to the left or the right or across the street to be able to park their car. It wasn't good for me. It served me no purpose. But these are things that you don't hear people talk about when they talk to you about construction, because they don't have enough experience yet. They're young in the game. They might have been in the game 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, maybe 5, 6 years. They stumbled on luck. I'm a 30-year veteran at this. I started when I was very young, and I got taught, and I got battle scars to prove it. I done made some mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect. Yeah, I done made some mistakes. Yes, I have made some mistakes. Let me say it again. I have made some mistakes, and that's what like right now. I'm just gonna give y'all a quick little tour. This is my little home gym. And got all my weights right there. Got all my weights right there, just to show y'all I'm serious about this. I built this. This is my gym. Here we go right here. Got everything I need. Got the TV back there. You know, right behind me. I got another treadmill right here. This is for my legs. I pulled all this out, set it over there. But today I'm working on back. So today, you know, it's my pull-up game. I'm gonna test my pull-up game today. But, you know, coming back to the topic, you know, you have to know what you're doing in construction, or you can spend money and lose money. I'm gonna tell y'all another story after this set. There's a lot, and that particular lot, well, I'm sorry, it wasn't a lot. It was an apartment building, I'm sorry. The apartment building in this particular neighborhood, again, the zoning changed. Now, mind you now, then this, I want you to picture this. 8-unit apartment building, 4 upstairs, 4 downstairs, all 1 bedrooms. Parking lot, 1 block from the beach. This property is screaming excellent for short-term rentals, especially in the summer, Airbnb, travel nurses, things of that nature. 8 1-bedrooms, 1 block from the beach. They dropped the price on this to $279,000. Great price. I mean, excellent price. Man, I moved, boom. And then I remembered all the lessons that I've learned in life. I went and checked the zoning, and I found out that there was a zoning restriction. If a multifamily house, this only applied to multifamily units. So anything that was multifamily, meaning apartment buildings, townhouses, anything of that nature, if it's set for longer than a certain time period, I don't want to give you the wrong time period. Let's just say, for sake of argument, the time period is 2 years. It might have been 1 year, it might have been 3 years. I forget what that number was exactly, but this property has set because the owner passed away, and then he gave it to his daughters. And when the owner passed away, the apartment building complex needed some work. Minor work for me, major work for them, because they wasn't in the construction industry. Let me get another set and I'm gonna finish. So it is set for whatever that time period was, and it triggered a different zoning mechanism. And the civic leads in that community did not want any more apartment buildings. So they were trying to get rid of all apartment buildings, but they couldn't. So they put this restriction in place that if that property set for a certain amount of time uninhabited, that it would lose its zoning status as a multi-use, and it would become a derelict property that's condemnable, that's now only buildable for 1 single family house. 8 units is now just, so had I bought that, I'd have been paying $250,000 or $259,000 for what I thought I could do. Come to find out, all I could build is 1 single. I have the expense of tearing this house down. Tearing this apartment complex down, and then coming back, only able to build 1 single family house on it. Because the Civic League didn't want any more apartment buildings or complexes in that particular community. Someone eventually bought it, held it for years, and then they found somebody. There was a crash dummy. Then they found them a crash dummy that they sold it for $500,000, and the person paid $500,000 for it, which was still a deal. If it was able to be a buildable property, if it was able to be utilized as I intended, that property was worth about 1.2, 1.3 million. So even at these discounted prices, you think you're getting a deal. So the person that bought it for $500,000, they thought they got a deal. But what they did not know, because they didn't do their due diligence, they didn't get in contact with somebody like me, the builder's coach, and say, builder's coach, help me before I buy this property. They paid $500,000. So sometimes people be saying, well, you charge money? Yes, I charge for some of the knowledge that I have. I do. This is a business. I don't charge that much. But yes, that lady paid $500,000 for a property that had she called me and gave me a small fraction, peanuts, I would have held her hand, walked her down, and she's $500,000 be in her bank. She's fighting with the Civic League to this day. The Civic League ain't bending, and the city, because they changed the zoning, won't rezone the property because the Civic League doesn't want it rezoned. So that lady got a $500,000 property a property that she paid $500,000 for. She can't do nothing with. Zero, zilch, nothing. But this is why, like I said, I started this saying the builder's coach, because I said I can reach more people and I can help more people. Because there's people all over the United States, not just in the United States, in different countries who need help. They need a coach. Coach, put me in the game. I'm trying to put you in the game. Let me put you in the game. Let me get another set in. You know, the coach trying to put you in the game. But you got to let me put you in the game. Go ahead and follow me. Go to the builder's coach. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, the Instagram. DM me, say, Coach, you know, I like that talk that you talk. You talk that talk. And, you know, I want to talk more with you. I'll set an appointment up. We get together, we talk. Tell me what you got going on. I'm here to help you. This is what I do. Over 30 years of this. I didn't just start doing this. I didn't just stumble into this. Class A contractor, both residential and commercial. You know, let me help you to help you. Let me help you to help you. You know, let me talk that talk, but the talk that I talk, you know, you got other people, they're going to show you Lamborghinis and Ferraris and things of that nature. I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to show you how I build, why I build, where I build. I'm going to show you houses. I'm going to show you families that's in homes that I built to this day send me thank you letters. I'm going to show you old ladies that, because I'm over here by the coast, by the water, that anytime there's some things that happen to their house, they tell their sons and their daughters, call Monty. They won't even make a move without calling me, because of the home that I delivered to them and the way that I appreciate older women and older men, but especially older women. And this is for the youth that's out there. Treat the older people with respect. You know, if you see an old lady walking, man, open that door for her. She's going into that door. You know, you see a lady with a grocery going to a car, man, help her put her groceries in her trunk. I mean, you know, these things help the older people. We got to help the older people. I mean, like I said, you know, the elderly, I help them. I mean, you know, I built my career off of them because most of the homes that I built were for them. Most of the remodeling that I did was for them. Most of the roofs that I did it for them. And they taught me, and they, you know, they didn't even know. They passed on their life lessons to me as I built. I listened to their stories, and I ate the food that they made for me and drunk the water from their homes and the juices from their homes, and I felt the hugs and the embraces, you know. I mean, it was just one, it's still to this day, it's a wonderful feeling. I love it. I'm telling you, I love it. You know, I mean, so, you know, to the youth that's out there, older people, show them their proper respect. Please. You know, show them their proper respect. It's going to go a long way. And it's going to make you a better human being. You know, I was raised by a grandmother, and I can't tell you, that grandma's touch is just the best touch. I know we love our parents, but ain't nothing like grandma. I'm a grandfather, so, you know, ain't nothing like a grandfather. When my grandboys see me, my grandsons, they see me, they say, ching, ching, there go Papa. They run to me, give me hugs and kisses. You know, we got to become better human beings in life. You know, better sources of knowledge and wealth and for our families. You know, we just got to make some little subtle changes. It can't always just be money, 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 money. You know, you got to have a soft side to you too. You know, so I don't know how I got on that, but I was led in that direction. That's where I went. You know, so please show respect to older people. And if you're getting into this construction game, man, be gentle and meek and tender with these older people. Take your time with them. Take your time with them. Take your time with them. And, oh man, whew, I'll tell you some of the horror stories that I've seen so many contractors take advantage of older people. I just so happened I was building a house in this neighborhood because I'm always in neighborhoods. And this is a new construction house that we're putting up. And a lady, this was her property, but they had moved from this property into another property. So this became their rental property. And, you know, her goal was to pass that house and her main house off to her children. And she hired a contractor, and the contractor came in there, took her money, and did nothing. She came to me with tears in her eyes and said, young man, I see what you're over here doing. Can you please help me? So my team eventually, what we did was we worked from on my project, and I sent them over there to work on her project. We reduced the price. You know, you always can't think about the profit margin. Yes, the profit margin is important, but sometimes do good. I mean, please, sometimes give back to the community. You got to do good. Do good. It's going to come back. Do good, especially with these older women. The widows and the older women and older men, do good. It's going to come back. Let me get another set in. You do good. Now, construction is for everybody. I mean, it's for straight, it's for gay. It's for everybody. I mean, if you want to get into construction, the Builders Coach, me, I'm here for you to help you to be able to, because it changed lives. This is not something this is not an exclusive club. It's for everybody. Because I'm a firm believer. I change the block one house at a time. That's a saying that we have. We change the block one house at a time. So, in order to change the block one house at a time around the United States and the world, you need people of that community. And you can't discriminate people. Whoever you are, I'm here to help you to be able to see, hey, I can help you to navigate what it is and the challenges that you have in construction. Pass on a little bit of life lessons to you, let you see, hey, you know, I got a little bit, like I said, you know, you don't see the gray, but you can see the hair. It's a little thicker over here than it is here. So I got some experience. You know, I got some life experience. I done made some mistakes, many mistakes. I done lost a lot. I lost a lot. But I have gained a lot as well. And, you know, you got to pass it on. You got to give it back. That's the goal, give back. You know, you got to give back. If you don't give back, You hold everything tight. You become a gatekeeper. You know, you got to give back. So, you know, go to Monty the Builders Coach. Hit me. You know, DM. Hit the word build. You know, so I can sit down. I want to talk to you. I mean, I really, really, you know, I'm talking to you from my gym, but I want to talk to you from your living room. I want to understand what's going on with you and how I can help you in your construction journey. I want you to tell me about, you know, the construction project that you have. I met one young lady. Let me tell you, man, this young lady, whoo, I ain't gonna say her name, but hey, she jumped out there. She went, you know, she said, I bought this property, and the property that she said she bought this property, and the property, she bought a field. And this particular field just so happened it got rezoned for multifamily use. She hit the lottery with that buy. Everybody else was passing it up, but she said, I did my homework. She said, Coach, I need you to help me build this. And you know, we're gonna put it together. You know, I don't know what project you got going on out there, but I know I can help you. You know, I know I can help you. You just gotta, like I said, I got a bunch of sayings. Talk to me, I talk back. Hey, you talk to me, I talk back. You know, you want to talk that construction talk, talk to me, I talk back. You want to talk about some life lessons, talk to me, I'll talk back. You know, I need to know how often y'all want me to go live. How often do y'all want me to go live? You know, do y'all want me to go live? What time? This is my first time ever going live on TikTok. This is my first time. How often do y'all want me to go live? Because I can set these times so we can talk construction talk. You know, I can talk that talk. And then y'all can tell me, you know, some of the things that y'all are thinking about in construction so that I can help walk you through some of these things. You know, I don't want you to buy a piece of lot that's only can be used for a parking lot. I don't want that for you. Yeah, I don't want that. You want me to stop yapping? You want me to hit this set for you? You right. I'm gonna get this set for you. M Code 69. I'm gonna get this set is for you. I love it. I love it. But I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Mm-hmm. I love you too. I'm here for you. Yeah, I gotta get more of this. I gotta get more of this workout in. But I still need people to tell me how often y'all want me to go live, talking this construction talk. That's gonna help you to be able to be better builders. Let me hit another one. Yep. Yep. So, you know, I just said I was going to use this time today, go live while I'm getting the workout in, and talk construction talk. Talk construction talk. Yep, talk construction talk. So, again, if you want to know more about construction, DM me. We're going to talk more. We're going to go a whole lot deeper, go into your topics, because I don't know what your topics are. But You know, for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whole lot less yapping. I'm going to take this weight off. Take this belt off, and I'm gonna get some more money. I'm gonna get some more money. Hold for 1 second. Call coming in. Let's see who this is. Hey, how can I help you?
Yes, I'm calling because I wanted to know, do y'all just do patchwork on roofs?
Nah. We do full roof replacements if that's what you need.
No,
Or you just need a patch?
yeah, I'm missing a shingle up there,
Okay.
and my insurance company saw that and asked me to get it fixed so they can continue my policy.
I can't make this up, older lady. I can't make this up. This is okay. So what you're having is your insurance company is giving you some issues, and you need me to come out there and look at your roof to help you out?
Yes.
Okay. What you can do? Do you know how to text?
Yes.
Okay. If you text me your full name, your telephone number, and your address.
Okay.
What I can do, and what area? What area are you in?
Berkeley.
You in the Berkeley section? Okay. Okay. I just built a couple of houses out there, new construction houses out there. I love Berkeley. I was just, you know, your city councilman, J.P. Page. Did you vote for him?
Yes.
You voted for a good man.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just at one of his fundraisers yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, you voted for a good man. But if you send me your address, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on by and I'm gonna look at it, and we can talk more about it face to face. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And how's your schedule? Are you home most of the day and on the weekends?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm thinking, my goal is to get to you by Thursday, but if not by Thursday, we do most of our I send a team out and they do most of their roof inspections on Sundays, probably after church. Does that work?
Yes, that works.
Okay. So send me, and what's your name, ma'am?
Gloria Sinclair.
Miss Sinclair? Yeah, text me your information, and I'm gonna set an appointment. I'm gonna have somebody come out there, and I'll probably be with them this first time, and we're gonna get everything right for you.
Okay, you say my name, telephone number,
and your address. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All righty.
All right.
I'll do that. Oh, and my sister told me to mention that she sent you.
Who's your sister?
Alex Sinclair.
Oh, Miss, I did her house. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, I did her house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She said off of Church Street.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I never forget my customers. My customers love me. So that means I got to work on having you love me too.
Right. But you know what?
Yes, ma'am.
I already love you. God.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you send me your information, and we're going to be out there, and we're going to take good care of you. Thank you, Miss Sinclair.
Okay, and you said what day were you planning on coming?
Well, I'm gonna try to. We're kind of booked this week, but I'm trying to squeeze you in for Thursday. But if not Thursday, it'll definitely be Sunday.
Okay, so Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
But you'll give me a call.
Yes, ma'am. I'm definitely gonna give you a call before we come.
Okay.
But text me all your information, and I'm gonna lock you in too. So text me your information.
Okay. I'll do that right now.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Sinclair.
Thank you.
You have a good rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, that's what I'm saying to you. When I tell you that, that was live. That was live. I've been talking that talk earlier about the older generation and the older women and how I take care of them and how they love me. You've seen this live. I can't make this up. You've seen this live. They call me. I take care of them. Man, be good to these older people, man. I promise you, it's the greatest thing in the world. You know, now I want you to know, if you DM me your questions, but I want you to know, treat these older people good. You got any questions, DM me your questions, and I'm gonna answer any questions that you may have. But you just seen live a call come in about construction, and here I come I did her sister's roof. I have a roofing company as well. So I have a building team, new construction, roofing. I'm about to add bathrooms. But new construction, roofs are the two teams that I have. I'm about to add bathrooms, kitchen and bathrooms. Kitchen, bathroom, flooring. But on the roofing division, I did her sister's roof. Her sister said, nah, you call Monty. That's what they call me. They call me Monty. That's why I'm Monty the Builder's Coach. I want you to know my name, Monty. But this was live. This is not something she called me live while I was on the phone with you. Had my other phone here. She called me live. And you ain't gonna see this happening. You ain't gonna see people do stuff like this. Tell you that, hey, older people is the people that I love, that I cater to on the construction side, remodeling, helping them out. That's my give back to the community. I give back to the older people. I show them a tremendous amount of love and support. And then they come back and they reward me like they always do. Yeah, I can't say enough about this one. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna be doing this more often. I just need to know how often. You know, once a week, twice a week. I'm gonna sit down, but I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna do this again. And I want the next time I talk, I want to talk about the things that you want to know about in construction, so that I can be more. Today I was all over the place. I rambled. But I want to talk more about the things that interest you with construction, because I want to be more where you're at, so that I meet you where you're at. And I can help you where you're at to be able to with your construction journey, to be able to achieve what it is you want to achieve. Let me type her in, because she's a new client. Sinclair 2. Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, I want to help you where you at. I want to help you where you at. So what I'm about to do right now, I'm about to beast out for a minute and just get me some money. Just about to beast out. Whole lot yapping and just more working. Yeah, but I thank y'all for joining me. So that's going to conclude construction calls. You want to stay with me for the rest of this workout, you can. But I'm going to be doing this a little bit more often. In this same atmosphere. Whew. You don't see a lot of people doing pull-ups. Seven more. 7 more, it's a wrap. Seven more. Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all been my motivation today. Whew. Y'all been my motivation today. Thank you for joining me. Let me get another drink. Like I said, if you're just now joining, we did most of the construction talk earlier. Now I'm just finishing up the workout. I'm just finishing up the workout now. If you go back and
What the fuck? I did not approve for all of y'all to get on her. Y'all got to get off. I'm working.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I don't even know how to invite.
Settings.
God damn.
Yo, Shani, you they go. Whatever. My God,
Put that one
the
in.
boxing. Are you fighting boxing yet? Are you fighting boxing yet?
Girl, remove these
You
pictures.
go now. You go. Hey, push.
All right, you disconnect too.
all right, let's disconnect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's still up.
How to disconnect.
Right. I don't even know how to work it either. Girl, this ain't Paul.
I gotta get an aesthetic.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, why is you going back? What's wrong with you?
So don't forget, we're gonna do this a little bit more often. That construction talk. The builder's coach. This is the builder's coach talk. We're gonna do this a little bit more often. Go follow me. If you like what I put out, the content, let me know. If you're interested in building, let me know. You need some advice? Again, you talk to me, I talk. Let's talk to each other. Let's talk to each other. My little home gym. This is my sanctuary. This is my home gym. My home gym. I'm gonna show you that. Got all my dumbbells right there. I'm gonna pull-up bars. You know, see, I love pull-ups. I got my lap machine, my cables. I got over here. Got my bicycle, my Peloton. More stuff over there. The treadmill right here. You know, this right here is for the legs. My leg raise machine is over there. I got stuff all over. It's over here. So, you know. This is my home gym. I built this. Running out of steam. Running out of steam. Running out of steam. Running out of steam. what I shared today is good content, something that's useful. My goal is to share content that's going to be useful, beneficial. Did that. Got the best of it. Old man getting tired. Old man getting tired. Old man getting tired. Whew. Old man getting tired. See, I don't know how to dance. I see my grandson doing TikTok. I know how to work out. So that's what y'all join me with. I'll let y'all come on and work out with me. We talk construction talk. We do the construction talk early in the workout. But then the blood start to heat up. You got to get that money. I had one person say, do a lot less yapping and get that money. Drink. 2 more sets. Two more. 2 more sets and I'm done. I am done. 2 more sets. Some more design. 2 more sets, I'm done. I can't show y'all this, but I mean, I really can't see. But one of my applications of permit, what I'm about to start doing, I got 9 lots, and I'm about to start doing new construction on all 9 lots. Well, one of my 9 lots just got through one of the zoning clearances. This is the house we're gonna build. This is the house we're gonna build. It just got through a major zoning. It just got through a major zoning hurdle. This is the house we're going to be doing. New construction. Just got through approval. Just got through approval. Today on this live with y'all, man. Today on this live with y'all, it's been a blessing to me. You know, I hope I have been a blessing to y'all, because y'all have been a blessing to me. I mean, one, I get a new customer on the roofing side. On the new construction side, I just cleared a major hurdle through the permit process. So today, since I've been on this live with y'all, man, y'all have been a blessing to me. I hope what I said earlier has been a blessing to y'all. But I'm showing you this stuff live as, you know, I can't make this up. Y'all listen to the conversation that I had with Miss Sinclair about her roof and about older people, how you should treat older people. And you see how I told you they come back to me, they love me. But then also the new construction side, I just showed you a picture of the house that I'm about to build, you know, that's approved, ready to blast off. So, hey, good things are happening. Good things are happening. Good things are happening. That's one of the 9. So that's one that is clear to her. And that ain't more. You know, but, hey, today on this live, y'all have been a blessing to me. I mean, truly, 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 truly blessing. One more and I'm done. One more and I'm done. Yeah, truly, y'all been a blessing to me. God, truly, and hopefully I've been a blessing to y'all. We'll do this a whole lot more often. Last one, y'all. Last one. Y'all, today, it has been a pleasure. And y'all can stay with me as I do my little recovery thing too. 'Cause I got a little recovery thing. Oh man, I gotta do it. I got a little recovery thing. And if y'all do this recovery thing, it'll go a long way. After I do any kind of arm exercise, shooting some arms, this is what I do next. Time. This is what I do. What this is going to do, I don't advise anyone to do this. This works for me. I'm going to force fresh blood to this area. I'm not advising anybody to do this. I don't know your physical condition, I don't know your physical ailments, I don't know if you got any blood clots, anything of that nature, so I'm not advising. This is what works for me. And my post-workout recovery. This is force trapped in this one area. At least, I'm not trapped, at least from this one area. So that when I take this off after 2 minutes, nothing but fresh blood is circulating this area. Because this is a place for me that I get injuries and put me out of the workout game. So God showed me this and it works. It works for me. It may not work for everyone. It just works for me in my post-workout recovery. So I do this for 2 minutes on each arm. I feel it. But I'm not advising this to anyone because, I don't know your medical condition. I'm not a doctor. Now, I am a licensed Class A building, residential, and commercial construction, Class A contractor. I am licensed to diagnose any problem that you have within your house or any problem that may occur when it comes to construction. I can help you with that. I am, licensed for that. But for medical, no. So I do 2 minutes each arm. At a minute, 47 seconds. On this arm. That's 2 minutes. This arm, it feels brand new. I'm not telling anyone to do this. This may not work for you. It might be so. I have spoken with my doctor about this. And my doctor has advised me to continue doing this because they're trying to give me medicine and I get these tendons and they get inflamed. They're trying to give me medicine and I ain't want no medicine. It's a temporary fix. And, someone, a Navy SEAL showed me this. And it works. For me. Brings fresh blood and it feels brand new. Doesn't feel like I just worked it. I'm well seasoned. I'm not a spring chicken no more. I'm not in my 20s anymore. So I gotta do things that preserve me and keep me in the game. So he showed me this. And this has been game changer for me. And I used to get hurt in this area all the time. It takes forever to heal. It used to put me out for months. He showed me this, I haven't been out since. Showed this to my doctor. The doctor said, well, this is working. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. That's what he said to me. This is working, keep doing it. So today, I did all pull-ups. So I worked the back muscle. I worked that back muscle. Pull-ups overall generally work your whole body. but it works the back predominantly. And depending on where you're gripping, depending on what portion, what section of the back you're going to hit more of. I work 2 different positions from the back today, and I work another 2, later. Next time I do pull-ups, so I'm always changing up the variations. But, this is my post recovery. It's going to force fresh blood to this area. This area right here. Like the elbow, in between the elbow and the middle section of the arm. The middle section. It's going to force fresh blood there. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not licensed to tell you to try this out. But I've spoken to my doctor, and this works for me. I've shared with my doctor what I do, so I'm not sure that's it. Talk to your doctor. Make sure this is something that works for you. Put something like this on your arms. This doesn't, scar me up. So, yeah. I thank you today for joining me. I thank you for joining me. Just gonna conclude this live. Until the next time. Now let me know when. Just DM me and say, I want you to do more live, and here's the next topic I want you to talk about, and I'm on it. I'm on it. Especially, construction. If you DM me, you want to talk one-on-one, do that too. I got a team waiting, they'll stand by there, set something else so we can talk. All right, I'll talk with y'all later.